shameless. United in the Europa League, Europa League. We tell them one time and we say Europa League. Europa.
Yes, people, welcome to the player ratings. Man United have drawn out in Spain 1-1 with Real Sociedad. Let's get these ratings done. Andre Onana today. Well, listen, we're always hyper-focused on Andre Onana, let's be honest, because we know he's carrying on with foolishness. We know he's carrying on with stupidness. And we know that there's a mistake in there, if we're being honest. But today, he was fine. Tonight, he was fine. A couple of poor distributions here and there, but mostly the saves he had to make, he made without any fuss, nothing stupid. The crosses he had to come and punch, he did, and punched them into a safe zone. And also, he didn't do anything silly. Yeah, I mean, and obviously the penalty is the penalty. Sometimes you save him, sometimes you don't. So Onana was fine tonight. I'd give him a 6. He made the saves he needed to make, and just his generic part. Actually, the first couple seconds of the game, man, done a little pirouette turn on the ball, trying to say, look, remember, guys, don't worry, I can play with my feet. Just listen, just do the right stuff. But he did that, and it came off. Actually, sent the player the wrong way, to be fair. But his distribution across the back was fine. A couple of long balls went wrong, but no, I'll give him a solid 6 because in the end he ends up keeping us in the game by making saves he should make, but he still made them. So I'll give him that. Dalot, right wing back. Poor, not good enough again. I don't know what's got into Diogo Dalot. I don't know how he's got this bad. I don't know how comes he can't recover. I don't know how comes his decision making is so bad. Physically, he doesn't look as strong as he used to. He doesn't look as dominant in his duels. He got the assist in the last game against Fulham, the cutback for Bruno, which, you want to see him do more of that. And he has a chance to play the first time ball to Rasmus Højlund, and Rasmus has made a great run. And he doesn't play the ball, gives it to Garnacho instead, and then the move's pretty much dead, and it ends up at Dorgu and the shot goes over the bar. But then in the very next move, or one of the next moves, he cuts the ball back to Bruno, where they clear it, not off the line, but it gets blocked because the keeper, it went past the keeper and it hit the Sociedad player. So he set up a chance. So he proves that if he thinks he can, if he uses his brain, he can do it. But other stuff, knocking out a play, people getting past him, silly yellow card. Overall, just not good enough, man. Not good enough. I'll give Dalot he did set up that chance for Bruno in the end, but overall, not good enough. I'll give him a 4. He's operating way below par. So, yeah, not for me. Right centre-back, Lenny Yoro. Comfortable today, competent on the ball. Did his job. I'll give him a solid 6. I think he was good, only because I'm going to give the little bit higher because I think he was a little bit better. But actually, you know what? No, I'm going to give Lenny Yoro a 7. I'm going to give Yoro a 7. I'm going to give him and a 7, actually. But just while I'm on Yoro, yeah, I think he's starting to grow into his role, man. You know what I mean? I've been saying it the last few weeks, even though everything's crap at United, even though, we've been losing games and not getting the right results and being embarrassed and stuff like that. The last few weeks, he's started to settle down. And, it's probably because we've got more injuries and he's had to play more. It's probably helped him. And he's looking all right, Lenny Yoro. So I liked him today as well. I thought he was good. Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, I think, was the man of the match. I'll give it to him. I'll give him a 7 as well. I just think that, again, his passing was crisp. He stepped in. He defended well. He was aggressive in his defending. And there was a big chance as well they had. I think he slipped over before the ball actually got there. Still managed to clear it. That was a eye-catching moment from him. But I think he was good. I like what he's another one as well who in recent weeks has really started to calm down and find his place in the team and be responsible. He's done the same thing against Fulham, even though we lost on pens. He was colossal as well. He's very good. So shout out to de Ligt. Mazraoui, competent, comfortable. It was a steady Eddie Mazraoui performance. Left centre back, he can tuck in there and fill in and not do anything stupid and keep the ball well. And he's not going to progress it through the thirds and do a madness, but he understands the game. You're never going to get anything too high from Mazraoui or too low. He's always going to be a steady 6 or 7. So he was a 6 for me today. Not really much to talk about Mazraoui. He just does the basics well, doesn't he? He's just a competent footballer. He's limited in terms of at wing back what we need, but he's a good squad player to have. Understands the game well, and I'll give him a 6. Left wing back Patrick Dorgu tonight. Some moments, again, willingness to get forward, that's what we want. So he's got that natural engine in him to get into the right positions. That's one thing. Flashed a couple of dangerous crosses in, but other times wasn't great. Defensively as well, got dribbled past a couple of times. But he was all right. He wasn't terrible. I'll give Patrick Dorgu a 5. I think that's fair. He's going to go back to not playing for the next couple of games as well. I say next couple of games, actually. Arsenal and then Europa League. At least the Europa League's kept him having some games, you know what I mean? So he's not just sitting there twiddling his thumbs for 3 games, you know, because before, in that Ipswich game, although he gave the ball away that made them score, which was Onana's fault in my opinion, he had a good period before he got his red card. He was playing well. So we will kind of want him to keep playing. So it's good that these Europa League games are here so he can keep playing. But yeah, today I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. Casemiro, average performance from him today. Didn't do anything stupid, didn't get run past a billion times, wasn't falling over. Couple of nice passes as well, some nice switches of play. And actually in the lead up to the goal, he actually opens out the play and starts the move off with a little bit of composure. Very experienced. Just kept it steady Eddie performance. Give him a 6. Bruno gave away the penalty. Silly, just silly. If you put your arm up there, it's always going to be a penalty, isn't it? But he was playing well. I'd give Bruno a 6 as well. It was probably a little bit higher than that, the way he was playing, but he gives away the penalty, and then the players are getting tired. He's getting tired, and he couldn't really get involved after that. But I really liked his first half performance. I thought he was really good. But I think I'll give him a 6. He wasn't amazing. Let's get to the 10s. Garnacho, he gets an assist, but everything else that he did wasn't good enough. Like the decision making wasn't good enough. The final ball wasn't good enough. The execution wasn't good enough. But he's part of the reason why we have a goal, a big part as well, because that was a good find. I would give him, I kind of want to give him less than a 6 because his overall play was just too wasteful. But listen, when you're one of the difference makers in a team, like we say, where else are we going to get a goal from? He was part of it. I'll give him a 6, to be fair, because he did find Joshua Zirkzee at the edge of the box, and it was a good find. It was a good find. He takes on a couple of players, releases it at the right time, and I'll give him that. But he still needs to keep working on that end product, which we know. Joshua Zirkzee, I thought was good. I thought it was good today. That's a 7 too high, but he played better than Garnacho. So I'd give Zirkzee a 7. He could have been a candidate for man of the match between him and De Ligt. I'll give Zirkzee a 7. Gets the goal, important goal as well. And look, you know, he had to play 120 minutes the other day. I could tell he started getting tired towards the end, and no one else to come off the bench and help. So yeah, I'll give Zirkzee a 7. Rasmus, not involved again. 5, maybe less actually. 4. I'll give him a 5. He made the run for that chance that should have come his way, didn't get it. So I'll give him a 5. Ericsson off the bench, kind of an NA really, in it. Give him a 6. It's just average. Toby Collier came on as well, got some minutes as well, kind of an NA as well. Lindelof NA. So yeah, Ruben Amorim, listen, picked the best team he could for what he had. So I'll give him a 6, average. We lost out to getting the win on that shit pen, really, which was a pen, but it was unfortunate. They didn't tear us open in open play. But after that, though, we rode our luck. So in the balance of things, we did well to get a draw. And it's all about that second leg. So yeah, Ruben Amorim, I'll give a 6. That's my player ratings. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm out of here. Peace.